To begin this exercise, find a comfortable place to sit or recline where you are totally supported. Your feet, legs, and hips are supported. Your lower, middle, and upper back find comfortable support. Your hands, arms, and shoulders are supported. Find comfortable support for your neck and head so they are relaxed and quiet. Once you have found a comfortable position, focus on your breathing. Slow, low breathing. As you inhale, let your stomach rise. As you exhale, let it fall. Quiet shoulders and chest. Visualize your diaphragm sitting in a dome beneath your ribs. As you inhale, it pulls down like a shade pulling over a window. As you exhale, it returns to the dome shape. Focus on 6 to 7 of those slow, low breaths. Very good. Now focus on the warmth in your hands. Compare your right and left hands, noticing warmth or coolness. If they are the same, notice that. And if they're different, compare the difference. Then think to yourself, my hands are warmer and warmer. Warmth is flowing into my hands, warmer and warmer. I can feel the warmth flowing down my arms into my hands, warmer and warmer. Repeat the phrases 3 to 4 times slowly to yourself. That's good. Now feel the support the chair or the bed gives your feet and ankles. Notice the gentle support up into your lower legs. Feel the support of the bed or the chair on your knees, upper legs, and hips. With each new breath, let your legs sink gradually more and more into the support. Now feel the pressure of the support on your low back, then your middle back and upper back. Let your back sink deeper and deeper into the support, letting go more and more. Now feel the support of the chair or the bed on your hands, wrists, and lower arms. Then feel the support on your elbows, upper arms, and shoulders. Let your arms sink more and more into that support. Now feel the gentle pressure of the chair or the bed on your head and neck. Let your head and neck sink deeper and deeper into the support. Notice your slow, low breathing. And with each new breath, let your head, neck, shoulders, and back sink into the support more and more. Feel the warmth in your hands. Feel them getting warmer and warmer as you release into the support of the chair or the bed from the top of your head to the bottoms of your feet. The next part of this exercise is to focus on individual muscle groups, noticing where there is tension or tightness, where there is quiet calmness. Begin with the muscles of your face. First in your forehead, muscles that run from your eyebrows up into your hairline. Notice where there is tension or tightness, where there is quiet calmness. Now focus on the muscles of your eyes. They're circular muscles that go deep into your eye sockets. Compare your right and left eyes, noticing if they are the same or different. Next, notice the feelings of the muscles in your cheeks and jaw. Compare right with left sides. Notice if the muscles in your cheeks and jaw are tight or loose. Notice if your teeth are together or apart. And if your teeth are touching, let them release and relax. The next muscle group to focus on is your tongue. There's 3 major muscles that form your tongue. Notice if your tongue is resting on the roof of your mouth or at the bottom. If it's resting on the roof of your mouth, let it release and relax to the bottom of your mouth. Now focus on the feeling of the muscles of your throat and the front of your neck. Notice where there is any tension or tightness, where there's quiet, calm areas. In the muscles on the right. Muscles starting under your ear, running down your neck to the center of your chest. Notice the feelings of the same muscles on your left. Muscles running from under your ear on the left, down your neck, towards the center of your chest. Notice if they're the same or different. Remembering where there was any tension or tightness throughout your face and neck, let the edges of the tension and tightness soften more and more as you think to yourself, the muscles of my face and neck are quiet and calm. The muscles of my face and neck are calmer and calmer. Repeat it to yourself slowly 2 to 3 times. Now focus on the muscles going over the top of your head to the base of your skull, coming around your ears like a skull cap. Notice where there's any tension or tightness, where there's quiet, calm areas. Compare right and left sides, noticing if they're the same or different. Next, focus on the muscles of your neck. First, on the right side, muscles that run from behind your ear, down your neck, to the tip of your right shoulder. Then notice the feelings of the muscles on the left side, coming from behind your ear, down your neck, to the tip of your left shoulder. Feel the support of the chair or the bed, and let your head and neck sink into that support. Sink gradually more and more as the edges of any tension or tightness soften gradually. Think to yourself, the muscles of my head and neck are quiet and calm. The muscles of my head and neck are calmer and calmer. That's very good. Now focus on the muscles of your back. First, notice the feelings of the muscles in your upper back. Notice where there's any tension or tightness, where there's quiet, calm areas. Notice it on the right in your upper back, muscles that come from your spine across your shoulder blade to the tip of your right shoulder. Now notice the feeling of the muscles on the left side, coming from your spine across your left shoulder blade to the tip of your left shoulder. Next, notice the feelings of the muscles in your middle back, right side and left. Muscles coming from your spine, around your rib cage and under your arms. Notice where there's any tension or tightness, where there's quiet, calm areas. Now focus on the feelings of the muscles in your low back, right side and left. Muscles coming from your spine, around and attaching to your hips on each side. Throughout your upper, middle, and lower back, let the edges of any tension or tightness soften. Gradually soften more and more as you think to yourself, the muscles of my back are quiet and calm. The muscles of my back are calmer and calmer. Very good. Now focus on the muscles of your right shoulder, arm, and hand. Notice where there's any tension or tightness, where there's quiet, calm areas in the muscles of your right shoulder. Muscles in the front, on the side, and in the back. Notice the feeling of the muscles of your upper arm, the muscles on top and underneath. Now focus on the feelings of the muscles around your elbow, then in your lower arm. Where there is any tension or tightness, notice that. Where there's quiet, calm areas, focus on those. Notice the feeling of the muscles in your wrist and hand. And then think to yourself, repeating 2 to 3 times slowly, the muscles of my right shoulder, arm, and hand are quiet and calm. The muscles of my right shoulder, arm, and hand are calmer and calmer, letting the edges of the tension or tightness throughout your right shoulder, arm, and hand soften more and more. Now focus on the muscles of your left shoulder, arm, and hand. Notice where there's any tension or tightness, where there's quiet, calm areas in the muscles of your left shoulder. The muscles in the front, on the side, and in the back. Then notice the feelings of the muscles in your upper arm, muscles on top and underneath. Notice the feelings of the muscles around your elbow, then in your lower arm, wrist, and hand. noticing where there's any tension or tightness, where there's quiet, calm areas. Let the edges of any tension or tightness throughout your left shoulder, arm, and hand soften, gradually soften more and more as you think to yourself, the muscles of my left shoulder, arm, and hand are quiet and calm. They're calmer and calmer. Repeating it slowly to yourself 2 to 3 times. That's very good. The next area to focus on is your right hip, leg, and foot. Notice first the feelings of the muscles in your right hip and buttocks. Where there's any tension or tightness, notice that. Where there's quiet, calm areas, focus on those. Then notice the feelings of the muscles in your upper leg, muscles on the top and underneath. Notice the feelings of the muscles around your knee. Then the muscles of your lower leg, noticing where there's any tension or tightness, where there's quiet, calm areas. Notice the feelings of the muscles in your ankle and foot. Then, letting the edges of any tension or tightness throughout your right hip, leg, and foot soften gradually more and more. Think to yourself, my right hip, leg, and foot are quiet and calm. My right hip, leg, and foot are calmer and calmer. That's good. Now focus on your left hip, leg, and foot. Notice first the feelings of the muscles in your left hip and buttocks. Where there's any tension or tightness, where there's quiet, calm areas. Then notice the feelings of the muscles in your upper leg, muscles on top and underneath. Notice the feelings of the muscles around your knee. Then the muscles in your lower leg. Where there's any tension or tightness, notice that. Where there's quiet, calm areas. And now notice the feelings of the muscles in your left ankle and foot. Let the edges of any tension or tightness soften more and more throughout your left hip, leg, and foot. As you think to yourself, the muscles of my left hip, leg, and foot are quiet and calm. The muscles of my left hip, leg, and foot are calmer and calmer. Repeating it slowly 2 to 3 times. Very good. Now focus on your chest and abdomen. Notice first the muscles in your chest, where there is any tension or tightness, where there's quiet, calm areas. Compare the right and left sides. The muscles coming from the center of your chest, across your chest to the tip of your right shoulder, and from the center of your chest across to the tip of your left shoulder. Then focus on the muscles of your stomach and abdomen. Compare right and left sides, noticing tension, tightness, noticing quiet, calm areas. Let the edges of any tension or tightness soften. Soften gradually more and more, thinking to yourself, the muscles of my chest and stomach are quiet and calm. The muscles of my chest and stomach are calmer and calmer. Focus again on your slow, low breathing. Stomach rising as you inhale, falling as you exhale. Quiet shoulders and chest. Notice the warmth in your hands, right side and left, warmer and warmer. Notice the warmth in your feet, right side and left, warmer and warmer. Think to yourself, I feel quiet and warm. I feel warmer and warmer. And feel the warmth from your feet and hands flowing up your arms and legs, into your hips and shoulders, that warmth flowing throughout your back, chest, and abdomen. That warmth flowing into your neck, into your head, and out the top of your head, warmer and warmer. Very good. Now, if it's time for you to sleep, you're able to sleep comfortably through the night. If it's time for you to be doing things, you can do them in a quiet, calm way, maintaining slow, low breathing, quiet shoulders, hands warmer and warmer.